Holly Willoughby has made a life-altering decision to move out of her £3 million family home, marking a fresh start just 2 months after the terrifying ordeal of her stalker, Gavin Plumb, was brought to justice. But what led her to this decision, and how is she moving forward after such a traumatic event? Holly Willoughby, one of Britain's most beloved TV presenters, has reportedly moved out of her £3 million London mansion, a place she called home for over a decade. This decision comes just 2 months after Gavin Plumb, a former security guard and her convicted stalker, was jailed for plotting to kidnap, rape, and murder her. The chilling ordeal forced Holly to take a step back from her role on This Morning after 14 years, plunging her into an extended break from the spotlight. The significance of the move cannot be understated. According to reports, the house itself became central to Plumb's horrifying plot, and for Holly and her family, it can never feel the same. Removal vans were spotted outside the 6-bedroom property as the family prepares to leave behind the place they've called home for so long. A source shared, "She just wants to move on and put this all behind her," a sentiment that many can sympathize with after such a terrifying experience. Following the sentencing of her stalker, Holly released a powerful statement expressing her gratitude toward the police and legal teams involved in the case. She praised the undercover officers who identified the threat in time, preventing what could have been a horrific tragedy. Holly's words, "As women, we should not be made to feel unsafe going about our daily lives and in our own homes," resonated with many, highlighting the unsettling reality faced by women in the public eye. She also commended the bravery of Plumb's previous victims, recognizing that without their courage, his conviction may not have been possible. Plumb's arrest and subsequent trial not only disrupted Holly's career but also her sense of personal safety. At one point, she was reportedly too afraid to leave her home, causing her to take a significant step back from her television duties. Fans of This Morning will recall her absence following the arrest, as she took the time to focus on her family and well-being. Despite the trauma, Holly is slowly making her return to the spotlight, resuming her work in entertainment with appearances on Dancing on Ice and filming a new Netflix show, Bear Hunt, alongside Bear Grylls. She is also set to co-host the reboot of the iconic 90s show You Bet, with Stephen Mulhern. The last year has been challenging for Holly, not only due to the stalker incident but also following the departure of her co-presenter, Philip Schofield. Schofield left This Morning amid scandal after admitting to an affair with a younger colleague, an incident that rocked the ITV show and led to Holly making an emotional address to viewers. Holly's decision to carry on with the show without Schofield was met with mixed reactions, and her on-air statement asking viewers if they were okay was met with ridicule in some circles. Despite this, Holly has remained resilient, and her public appearances, including her recent red carpet return at the National Television Awards, NTAs, showed her determination to move past the turbulence of the last year. At the NTAs, Holly looked radiant, wearing a strapless dark silver gown that turned heads on the red carpet. She was joined by This Morning regulars Allison Hammond and Rochelle Humes, with the group posing for photos, clearly delighted to be reunited. Holly's return to public life hasn't been without challenges, but her continued work and presence at major events indicate that she's ready to reclaim her career and her peace of mind. As Holly prepares for new professional ventures and moves her family into a new home, her strength and determination shine through. The ordeal with Gavin Plumb has undeniably left scars, but Holly's ability to step forward and focus on her family and career is a testament to her resilience. As she continues to rebuild and refocus, fans and colleagues alike are sure to rally around her. Holly Willoughby's decision to move on from her family home is a powerful symbol of her resilience in the face of terror. As she leaves behind the trauma of the past year, Holly is stepping into a new chapter of her life, determined to focus on her family, career, and personal peace. What are your thoughts on Holly's next steps? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more updates on the latest celebrity news.